Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday to you all. I'm Jess, and today we are celebrating Dia de los Muertos, and I'm joined by two wonderful friends that you've seen here on the channel before, John and Amanda. Good morning, friends. How are you both?
Good
Yo,
morning.
how's everyone doing?
Yay! Let's say hi to folks in the chat. I see Tangi is here, Gus is here, James Brazil is here. Now we can start the stream.
Yo.
Let's go up to the top here, actually. Don't want to reveal the board just yet. Phantom's
There's
here.
Phantom.
Hello, everybody. Oh, Phantom with the subscription. Thank you so much, Phantom.
Yo.
Appreciate that.
Nice.
Yeah, 11 months for subscribing. That is so awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah, so today, friends, I'm really excited because this game I've been talking about for a very long time, and I have yet to have people come and play it. Oh, John, thank you. 22 months. Whoa, that's like a step up.
Baby.
You're like, boom. I'll
I wasn't trying to flex on Phantom Meeple. Is that what you're saying?
Right,
Yeah,
right. It was like
yeah.
11 months and then boom, 22 months. Take that, mic
Double
drop.
it, baby. Double it. Double it. Let's go. Stop it. No, but we're so close to a hype train for Jess. If one more person subs or gifts or does bits, they're gonna do
Those
a
bits.
hype train. Let's go.
Hype train. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Quaid. Welcome in. The board is so beautiful. I know, Tangi. You'll see it. You'll see it, my friend. So yes, today we are going to be playing Ofrendados El Camino a Micran, which means the road from Micran. And Micran is actually they call it the paradise of the dead, back in, it's Aztec culture. So this game is all about the celebration of Dia de Muertos, where one time per year, the family pays homage and tribute to those that have passed on by guiding them from the paradise of the dead to the land of the living for a celebration, and that usually revolves food and beautiful ofrendas or altars to dedicate to them. So we are going to be playing a roll and write game where we are creating our altars and our ofrendas and helping our deceased loved ones make their way to join us in this celebration. So yeah, death games, yeah. So, but what is so beautiful, I think, about this game is it's a celebration of life. It's not something that is mourned or grieved about. But yes, there is mourning and grief, but it's mostly a happy time to reunite with those that have passed. For me personally, I just learned a lot about my family heritage in the last several years. Come to find out, a lot of my ancestors were from central and northern Mexico. So Dia de Muertos was something that they traditionally celebrated. So I wanted to learn more about it and find out more where they came from and everything. So this game is a beautiful representation of it. And what's so nice about it is the publisher, Puerco Monte, they are actually a publishing company out of Mexico. And this game was designed and illustrated and published all in the country of Mexico. So they didn't have to worry about cultural consulting or everything like that. Like, they actually have their personal experience straight into this game. So authenticity is definitely 100% there. So yeah, I'm really excited to play this. I was able to hand off a couple player sheets to Panda, and I was like, give one to John so we can play it, all three of us together. So here we are. But John, do you have any memories or any family history that you want to share about Dia de Muertos, what it means to you, or anything you kind of want to dig into about this day?
Yeah, so my mom does a altar, like an altar for everybody. We don't do one here at my house. We should start doing one, but my mom does such a beautiful one. She does one that encompasses the whole family. So she lays out a nice altar, and there's just pictures of our family members that have passed on and stuff they liked, foods they liked, things they liked, flowers, sugar candy skulls. And it's just a way to, like you were saying, just to remember the people that have passed on. and also to look at death as not something that's to be so sad about. It's something that it's an approach to death that Mexicans take, that it's a more lighthearted approach to it, sort of to mitigate the the sadness of it, right? So it's a lighter approach that we take. And yeah, my mom's been doing a great one. I wish I would have got some pictures of this year so I could share them with you, but I forgot to. But yeah, it's a thing we have in my family. And when I spent time in Mexico when I was a kid, I do remember like it was very nice. We went to like where our family members were buried at the cemetery, and we cleaned up their grave sites and their tombstones. And because over there, like in the cemeteries, they don't really have a person that comes by to clean all the time. So especially in a lot of the rural places. So the family's in charge of that. So like, and this happens more than like once a year, actually. Like every couple of months, people head down there and clean it up and tidy up. Just leave some flowers and do some, just make sure it looks nice. And that's one of the strong memories I have of that, making a few day trips down to the cemetery to take care of that.
That's awesome.
With the whole family. Yeah.
That's very cool.
So yeah, it's a day to celebrate and remember those who have passed on and hold them in our hearts.
Yeah. That's very cool. Very, very cool. So yeah, friends, welcome into this stream. Today we're going to be playing Ofrendados. And if you want to get yourself a copy of it, the publishing company has a few in stock that I have the website there. I will pop in. Hello, Timey. Welcome in. I will give the caveat when you go to order it. I learned this today, actually, that the Mexican peso uses the same symbol as the US dollar. So the price on there might fool you, but I assure you it's in Mexican pesos and not in US dollars. So they'll pop in and I want them to be like, oh my word, like what is Jess having me spend hundreds of dollars on this game?
It's like 3,000, it's like 40,000.
Yeah, well, I think all told it's like 650 pesos.
550.
Oh yes, 550, and then which is like if you cut that in like half, and move the dollar sign, so it's like a Mexican peso is equivalent to like 50 cents for us, our U.S. currency. So everything would be like in half. So all told, it's probably like $30. But don't let that fool you when you go to the cart and you're like, ah! There's like so many more dollar signs.
$250.
So yeah. Oh yeah, thank you, Tangi. So yes, if you want to get your hands on it, go ahead and do that there. But let's get down to the table, friends. And talk a little bit about this game before we start going here. So this is Ofrendados. We have a central market, which is this nice like player mat that comes in the game. And you have these wonderful colored dice that we're going to be rolling and drafting. And then we have three options that we're going to be doing. Drawing items in our ofrenda, putting flowers down on the Quetzalcoatl here, and also purchasing cards that give us abilities to either score points later on or allows us to do an extra thing for the ofrenda or end game scoring, okay? So what's going to happen, friends, is I'm going to roll all of these dice, and the number of dice depend on the player count. So if we're doing a 3-player game, we get 3 dice of each color. Okay, so we roll these dice, and I'm going to be placing them around here on this flower, and they each symbolize a different item that you can draw in your ofrenda or money that you can acquire to purchase cards. So we have a space for the orange dice, the yellow dice, and then here is for the purple dice. So I'm going to lay them out. And then we're going to do snake drafts. So starting with the first player, they will take 1 die, and then it will go down, and then the last player will actually take 2 dice, and then they go back, okay? You do not draft the purple dice because they are used for all players. So the purple dice will remain on the board, and everyone will get the opportunity to draw those items or take the money that is corresponding to it. Okay, so we do a dice draft. We also will lay out these 3 cards. What's really neat about these cards is they tell you a little bit of history behind the Dia de Muertos, or just some history about Mexico. And then on this side is the actual scoring and the abilities that you will have for the game. There are pink cards, purple cards, and orange cards. The pink cards allow you abilities at the end of the game. The orange cards will give you abilities to draw something in your ofrenda. And the purple cards will allow you to take a turn on the next round, something that happens for the next round, okay? Let's see, what did Ben say? I think the aspect of legacy that day brings, it emphasizes is something that more people could implement. Since a day like that so heavily emphasizes heritage and what came before you, that it helps give a sense of belonging. Oh, yeah, totally right, Ben. And I think, especially in these times when there's like a lot of sense of like isolation and loneliness because of the pandemic, like it's a really beautiful thing to remember that sometimes family is all you need and all you should remember in this day. So, all right.
Absolutely.
So,
Even family you choose.
yes,
Not just the
yes,
family
yes,
you
yes. Exactly right. Your chosen family. So I'm going to do this here. I will read what they are as the game goes on, friends, but I'm just going to put them out because every round we have 3. And then the way they get purchased is after the dice drafting phase, after we draw our stuff, after people collect their coins. It will also start with the first player. They have the option of purchasing 1 of the 3 cards. You can only purchase 1 per round. 1 of the 3 cards. Once they purchase, the market will refill, and then the second player in turn order will purchase if they want to, refill, and then the last player will purchase and then refill, okay? Or actually, no, the last person will purchase, and then the remaining cards actually get discarded, so then there's 3 new cards at the beginning of the new round, okay? One thing also to note, too, is here on the Quetzalcoatl ring, the only way you can score points at all for the game is if you are able to make a flower path from Micran to the land of the living, which is here on the outside. So, Panda and John, one thing to remember, you must have a series of flowers. They don't have to be right next to each other, but at least flowers trailing around the Quetzalcoatl to make it here to the land of the living in order for you to score any points at the end of the game, okay? How does that going to happen, Jess, you're asking? Well, each of these flowers has a letter, either A, B, or C. And here on the flower, when we draft dice, some of them allow you to place a flower with the corresponding letter. So this says a C here. We've got an A. You can, as an option, if you gather multiple flowers on a turn, you can place 1 flower in any order that you choose. You don't have to go alphabetical. So let's say Panda has a C and an A. She can choose to place her C first, which is actually starting up here, and then places her A. So even though there's an A down here, because she placed her C first, she's further up the Quetzalcoatl track than she would be if she placed her A down here. Okay?
So, we can skip flowers. We don't have to.
Correct. You don't have to fill them in order.
Okay. Wait, so if I put the C up there, would I put the A further along, or do I have to put
A
the
would be the next one that you see of the A track. So this was the first A that you see, so this would be the next A. However, if you got a B next, Panda, you would have a C, and then the B would be all the way over here.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Quaid, for writing them down. Yes, I will also make sure to say that as well. So yes, so you have to make sure you have at least a trail going around before you go into the land of the living in order for you to score points. Now, some of these spots give you extra stuff. Like this A here will give you $1 if you place a flower on it. And this A here will give you $2. This one allows you to draw le papel picado, which I will show you what those look like here in just a second. But, you know, you have all these different bonus items, and those are also the bonus items that you will see as you go along. Yes. Thank you, Quaid. I appreciate that. So we're only going to be playing 5 rounds. So I'm going to be moving this token around. As you see, the candle is slowly depleting as I'm moving the token around. And then the final round is here in the center. So we are going to be playing 5 rounds, which consist of the dice drafting, the rolling of the dice, the placing of our flowers, drawing into our ofrenda, purchasing cards, and that's it. Okay? So another thing to note is we each have these nice little player reference cards that show you the items that you can draw based on the die numbers. Everyone will have this one in front of them so they know what they can draw. If there are 2 items here, you have an option. You draw either one. You don't draw both. You draw either one. So if John decided to use here a orange 6, he can decide either to take $2 or to draw place a flower on a C position. Okay. And again, for the purple, everyone does this, but here, those are options, and those are for your player itself. There's not like collectively as a group, everybody has to choose the same things, but you do have to make sure you use the 3 dice that are visible for the purple there. Okay, then scoring, final scoring. Here on your player sheet, you will mark how many flowers that you have on each space. Okay, so if Panda has a C and an A, I'll place it here, C and A. She will put a little check mark, or however she wants to count, 1 on C and 1 on A. All right, and you will count the numbers that you get, the number of flowers that you have for each type of flower. If you have reached the last flower on the board, which is here, this one here, you will get an additional 10 points. So if you're able to make it all the way around and exit and come all the way around the land of the living, you will get an additional 10 points there. So that's what this box means. Then from there, that will be your score here. You'll count up the numbers that you have here. The total count of flowers will go here in the Quetzalcoatl's mouth. And then we will count for majorities. So majority of flowers, if whoever has the majority of each type of flower will get additional bonus points. So not only will you have the number count of flowers as 1 point per, whoever has the majority of each of the 3 types of flowers will get an additional set of bonus points. And it's 10 points for the majority, 6 points for second place, and 2 points for third place. So here you will write those additional points here, and then you will add whatever your subtotal is for the flower track. And then down here, we will add based on the items that you will have in your ofrenda. The ofrenda items are as follows. For every candle or papel picado that is surrounded orthogonally adjacent to a candle, you will get 1 point. So if it's next to another candle or next to a papel picado, which is this item here, you will get 1 point. But it's only orthogonally in your ofrenda.
Is that the paper banner thing that gets cut up? Okay.
Yes. This one for the papel picado, for every item below the papel picado, you will get 2 points. So
and it doesn't matter what it is?
It does not matter what it is. So it's just like visually thinking, you usually hang papel picado somewhere, like either in a doorway or something like that. So everything below it will give you points.
Only the 3, like the one.
Only the 3, yes.
The diagonal. Okay.
Correct. But you can play it, Panda, so you have them. You can have multiples next to each other so that it kind of overlaps. In that way. The next one is you have your pan dulces, which are your sweetbreads. You get a point for everything in the same row and directly below the papel picado there. So it's just 1 point. If you have a full row on your ofrenda, which is these rows here, you will get the additional points in the corners. So this bottom row, if you complete it, you get an additional +8, +12, +16, so on and so forth. That's what this one means, the full rows. This one is your baskets. Every basket that you get greater than, it ramps up in points. So you have one basket will give you 1 point, but if you have 6 baskets, it will give you 18 points. So however many that you have, whatever the chart says is how many total points you will get. The portraits will allow you 5 points per portrait. However, a portrait can only be placed in row 4 or higher. So here, these are our rows. So you cannot place them in these 3. They must be placed at least from here or higher on your portraits in order for them to count. Okay? All of the sugar skulls, however many that you have, it's majority for sugar skulls. So whoever has the most sugar skulls will get 10 points. Second majority will get 6. Third majority will get 2. And then every money that you have left over, every $2 will give you a point at the end. And then that is it there. So another thing I will mention, as you're drawing stuff, you can draw it wherever you want on your ofrenda as long as it's directly supported by something. So something has to be directly underneath it in order for you to draw it. Okay? So you don't have to complete all the bottom row first before you can move up. You can just do a column. If you just want to do a straight column, that's totally fine too.
John's rolling his mustache very...
I'm ready.
Yeah. If anyone has...
Okay.
Sweetbread makes me think of Hannibal. Oh,
yeah.
no, Tangy!
Bread.
All right, and welcome in, Tech, and anyone else that was hanging out here. So, again, I will let you know, this one is pink. It is endgame scoring. It cost you $6. We don't start with any money, by the way, friends. We don't have any starting money. This one means gain 3 victory points per each neighbor's food. So food means the papel picado, any of those that they have in their ofrenda. So there we go. John de la Cruz.
What?
That's what D-Walls is saying. Senor John de la Cruz.
But I already have a Spanish last name.
I know. John's like, I'm confused.
John
You can just say Senor John Gonzalez.
Yeah. Hi, Geraldine.
Hey, hi. How you
Hello,
doing?
work lurk, but I love their theme. Yeah, thank you so much.
Oh, bad guy from Coco. That's the bad guy from Coco.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's right. De la Cruz.
All right. This one says draw 1 pan de muerto in your ofrenda. That costs $5. And then this one is draw 1 papel picado in your ofrenda, and that costs $3. Okay.
Okay.
Panda, go ahead.
You say the Spanish words, but I don't know Spanish. So the middle one was what again?
Draw 1 pan de muerto, which is the sweetbread. Draw 1 sweetbread in your ofrenda.
Okay, and then the other one was...
Yeah, we don't talk about Ernesto de la Cruz. So this one is papel picado, the paper decoration. Okay. This one's the sweetbread, and this one is an end game scoring that you score 3 points for each of your neighbor's food. All right, Panda's gonna go first. Remember, we're doing snake draft, everybody. So I'm placing these here. We've got a yellow 1, a yellow 2, a yellow 3. I did not make this up. I am totally... You heard me roll them, friends.
How are we playing? Is it going to be me, then you, Jess, then John?
It will be... Yes. And if there's multiples, that's all right. We'll just place them here. So we've got 2 orange 3s, and an orange 2, and then a purple 1, a purple 2, and a purple 6. And I will read what they are, Panda, so you don't have to squint, my friend. Okay. The orange 2, if you draft it, because remember, we're only drafting the orange and the yellow dice right now, okay? Because the group dice are the purple ones, okay? Orange. This orange 2 allows you to draw either a papel picado or place a flower on A, okay? The orange 3 allows you to place a flower on B. This one, the yellow 1, allows you to take $1. The yellow 2 allows you to take $1 or draw a candle. And the yellow 3 allows you to take $2.
I think I'll take the yellow 3.
Okay, Panda's taking the yellow 3.
I need to get some money though.
So she's gonna get $2. $2.
How do I mark this?
Here, I'll put it. I'll put it on your thing.
I'll just write it down.
Jess will take care of tracking for us the money.
Yeah, I'll take it.
And she'll take her 10% accounting fee as
Yeah.
it should be.
Yep, that's right. To live and dice in LA, I understood what you said. That's my 4 years of high school Spanish too. All right.
Let's see what they said. Can I read what they said?
Yes, go ahead.
Me gusta este juego mucho. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. She said that she likes to take long walks and to hang out by the beach and to
Her favorite day is
brunch.
April 25th.
April.
It's not too hot, not too cold.
No, that's really good. That's good. Yeah.
All you need is a light jacket. Okay. To me then. Okay, so
That
now
always cracks me up.
okay, I'm going to take a 3 so I can place on the letter B. So I will place. And it's
got, like,
okay if you
21 doors
overlap
open.
because remember, we're each making our own trails. So if John gets a
Right.
B as well, he can put his flower here. All right, John, you're going to draft 2, my friend. Remember, you can have your reference card so you can see what you want.
Yep. Let's see. There's still.
I see John looking between his monitors, and I realize I do the same thing. Where I'm like,
I was just
okay,
like,
my reference sheet is there. My camera.
And then for me the colors are a little bit off on one of the monitors, I guess, because one of them looks red and the other one looks
The
orange.
middle one is red orange. The bottom one is like a yellow light orange.
Okay, so
Yeah, but if I
these
just
are
look at the
orange
bottom one,
dice.
it looks orange to me.
Yeah, these are the
But
orange
it's the yellow
dice.
one.
And these are yellow. Yes, Tangi, these are felt flowers. I got the deluxe edition. They came with
Nice.
felt flowers.
So I think I'll take the money. I'll take the 2 money. I'll take one and wait, is that? one
Yeah,
and
so
two,
you
right?
want
Is it
you
money?
want both the yellow 1s and 2s?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Dang it.
So John's
John.
also going to take 2 monies.
Yeah.
All right, Panda, my dear, would you like a orange 2 or an orange 3?
I think I will do an orange 3.
Okay, so Panda's also
Yeah, on
going
the
to
board.
place one of her flowers on B.
Yeah.
Or actually, let me take that back because I will be placing my flower on B, but because we also have these purple dice, some of them allow you to place flowers on
so
although in this case it's not, none of those numbers have it. So this case it's not, you don't need to, but always keep that in mind for those.
okay. Well, both of us are on B, but then you can also play on A, so that's even further, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
Did you put my flower down?
there you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Now did you put your flower on A?
Nope, not yet. Not
Okay.
yet because I am going to right now. I was putting yours first. So now I get a candle.
I'm kind of seeing a delay because I'm watching your stream as well just to be able to see the board.
Yeah.
So I
me
was like,
too.
okay, sorry. And now what are you doing?
So because I put my flower on A, it allows me to draw a candle.
Oh, it's in the center of the flower, which I can barely see.
Yep.
Okay, got it. Okay.
All right, so now everyone, we have the purple 1, 2, and 6. Purple 1 is a candle. Purple 2 is a papel picado. And purple 6 is a pan muerto, sweet bread. Sweet bread.
Sweet breads.
All right, so I'm going to do...
So are we using all three of them?
Yes, because it's group dice.
Oh, okay. So we're doing all 3. Oh, that's
tricky. This is gonna be tricky,
okay.
yo.
1, 2, and 6. Yeah.
And my other
I know what I
candle.
want. 1, 2, and 6. Okay.
Okay.
And then my sweet bread. Sweet bread. This is where my drawing skills aren't very good. So here we go. Panda. And John, if you want to switch to your table view, my dear, in a second. So John has the extra obstacle of the comet. Yep. Yeah, we all like did that kind of like that. Kitty. Oh, thank you. Oop, I forgot. I have to add. Thank you, Tan.
The comment's not gonna let me show anything. Ay.
There we go. That should be better now. Thank you, Tan. Yeah, I don't have a comment counter. I should.
Oh, am I muted in that scene? Oh, hold on. They're saying that I'm muted in the other scene.
Yeah, I fixed it.
I already fixed it.
I fixed
Plus,
it.
you're kind of talking a little bit softly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now it starts with Panda. Panda, do you want to purchase anything with your $2?
There's nothing for $2 though, right?
Nope.
Yeah. Tangy, yes. Comment is being the loaf.
Yeah,
and
sure.
so then I don't have any money, so then it goes to John, and John doesn't have any money. So unfortunately, the way the cards are, it doesn't help. So these all get wiped. And that is round 1, everybody. So we're going to move here. And we get 3 new cards. You keep your money, though. You keep your money until you spend it. All right, so here we go. We have got...
Can you
show
Panda. Us what the money tokens look like in the game?
Yeah. They're just little cardboard.
Oh, okay.
Little cardboard pesos.
Cool.
Yeah. Not anything special. So, all right. This one we've got for $3. Draw 1 food in your ofrenda, which I'm assuming is just a sweet bread. Mm-hmm. Some of these translations didn't kind of go... make it through like, okay, wait, because there's technically only 1 food, or no, I'm sorry, the basket. I think that's the basket they mean. The food basket is the food, because it was not pan de muertos, the sweet bread, so the basket, that's what they mean by this one. This one is add or subtract 1 to a die, so that would be on a future turn. So when you draft a die, you can add or subtract 1 from that die you draft. And then this one is end game. Gain 3 victory points per each neighbor's portrait in their ofrenda. Okay, so here we go. So that's round 2. Now it starts with me as the starting player. And we'll roll them up here. Here, I'll roll them on the paper so you all can see that I'm not cheating with my dice rolls.
Nobody thinks you're cheating, Jess. No.
I don't
We
know.
just know you roll poorly because
I just think
Oh,
Phantom.
snap.
Yeah, I do. Oh, snap. Okay, so we got this here, here, and here. All right, so rolls only matter during Can't Stop Express. That's true, Joe. Okay, so we've got a orange 1, an orange 4, an orange 5, a yellow 1, a yellow 4, and a yellow 5. That's so weird. Oh my gosh. And then a purple 1, 2, and 5. Okay. So here are my choices. So a yellow 1 just gives me $1. A yellow 4 gives me either $1 or I can place a flower on A. And a yellow 5 gives me $2 or I can draw a sugar skull. I do not know. There isn't any solo rules, Tangy. So I don't know for sure. So that's what the yellow dice do. Orange, I have either I could do a candle or place on A. Orange 4 allows me to place on B. And an orange 5 allows me to place on C. Okay.
Hi, Raina.
Raina! Hello!
Hello.
Okay, I'm thinking I want to place my flowers. I want to kind of spread out my flower game here. So I'm going to draft an orange 1. Yeah, an orange 1. And I think... Yes, orange 1. Okay. All right. So now it goes to John.
All right. So let's see. I think I'll take the. I want some money, so I'll take that orange 5. Wait, these colors are tripping me.
The
up.
yellow 5 gives you 2 monies.
Okay, I'll take that one.
2 monies. Ooh, nice, Raina. Are you going to post pictures in your Discord? I'm sure you will. All right, so now, Panda, you're going to draft 2, my friend.
Okay. It's a 4-5.
4, 5 in orange or a 1, 4 in yellow.
Okay. 4, 5. And a 1, 4. I do the. Okay, so if I get an A flower. Okay, I won't get an A flower until possibly that time, so I won't be able to do that. But let's see, the next letters are C A C A B. Is that correct?
So this is C A C A B. Yes.
Okay. So I might, and then next I will be able to get a flower. But if I don't go ahead, then C A C.
Cool. Yeah.
Um,
Hopefully you're getting some rest, Raina, too, as you're taking a streaming break. It's always good to do.
I do A, and then I could do C, and then I could do, well, okay. So I think what I'm gonna take is, how much money is the cards? It's
So this one is 3, 2, and 6, and currently you have $2.
and John has
4.
3. John has 4. How much money do you have?
I have 0.
Okay. So then...
Understood, Raina. Sometimes work
then,
does that.
If I don't get $1, then John can lock me out. Well, but then... Well... I think I am going to...
Do you mind reading the cards again?
No, not at all.
Just...
So this one, $3, draw 1 food basket in your ofrenda. This one is for $2. Add or subtract to 1 die, which this will be used on the next round. And then this is an end game scoring for $6. Gain 3 victory points for each neighbor's portrait.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah.
If I do that and that, then I won't be able
Panda
to.
scheming. Panda scheming, everybody.
I am. Hold on. Oh, I'm. Okay, so what's messing me up is that orange on the board comes before yellow and then purple. But I'm looking at the orange as yellow on the bottom, and then so like the order of the colors are different from the order on the thing.
Makes
On the
sense.
board, so
Yeah.
it's messing with my mind. Okay, so
It's yeah.
it's BC or $1 and $1. Okay.
Hi, book a nerd, says Raina.
Howdy.
I'm going to take the 4 yellow. Is that
Okay.
what I have? And do the A flower, which allows me to do a candle. Is that correct?
Yep.
But I have to do it on the bottom. Hold on. Oh man, hold on. I have to draw that on the bottom unless I go above. And then the 1 yellow is $1. I'm sorry, undo that. Undo. Mulligan. I'm going to do the instead. Instead I'm going to do the, where was it? C is the first. Yeah, I'll do the C flower, which is the 5 orange. And just move along. Moving along. And then I will do the... Oh, that's there? I thought... Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, never mind. It's the B flower.
C-A-C-A-B.
B-A-C-A... Wait.
Control Z, says D-Walls.
Hold on.
ABC.
I'm sorry, I can't see the board. What was the order? I thought I could move further along.
So this is C,
Uh-huh.
A,
Uh-huh.
C,
Uh-huh.
A, B.
Okay. Then
So you probably want to do the A first and then the C, right?
No, I wanted to I'll do the B flower. Sorry.
Okay.
So that was
The
that was
orange
the 4
4.
instead of the 5. Yeah.
Orange 4. So Panda's going to do this and skip all of these other flowers and go whoop, right there.
Yeah. Okay, so then the orange 5 is still there. Okay. And then what I was gonna do, because in purple we're gonna have 1, 2, and 5.
Yep.
In purple.
AC/DC.
Okay, so I'm going to take the I'm going to take the 4 yellow for $1.
Okay. 4 yellow for $1.
I wish they had swapped the yellow and orange on the board or on the IG sheet. That's just confusing.
Hey, Giggles.
Hey, Giggles.
Yo, Giggles, how you doing?
All right, John. What you want, my friend? An orange 5 or a yellow 1?
I guess orange 5. I'll take
Get
that.
on the board, John.
I gotta get on the board. I'm just trying to like take all my stuff over here.
So
I'm not
this
taking
is a
anybody's stuff.
C here.
I'm just kidding.
All right. So then that leaves me with $1.
$1 hair, nice.
Sweet.
$1.
$1 hair. Well, do I want to
One
purchase
peso.
anything? No, I can't with my $1 hair. All right. Then John. John, you have $4. Would you like to purchase anything?
I think I'll save it. What's that $3 one again? Sorry, I can't read
This
them too
one
well
is
here.
draw 1 food basket in your ofrenda.
Oh, you know what? I kind of want to do that.
Or do you want the ability to change the die by 1 value next turn?
That's just like a one-time
That's
thing,
a
right?
one-time use
Yeah.
only for next round. Yeah.
No, give me the food, please.
All right.
I'll take a food.
So
Dang it.
food basket in your ofrenda. I'm giving you
Were
some.
you trying to convince me to take something else because you wanted the food?
A little yes, a
Amanda?
little no.
A little?
All right, so new one, new card here,
Uh-huh.
Panda. For $2, move forward to the next flower on the path.
Next yellow flower or just the
It's just
next
a flower, so you would just move here.
But does that happen right now?
Yes, that's because it's an orange card.
Oh. Man, I was hoping it would happen after the purple die.
That'd be cool.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're doing our purple dice right now. What did I... I'm so sorry. You're correct. We're doing our purple dice.
Okay.
I am so sorry. I totally, spaced that. So...
The 1, 2, and a 5. So
Yeah.
literally, so John, you can't draw, you can draw your basket higher up if you wanted to. Because
I could draw my what?
You can draw your basket higher up because I apologize. We were supposed to do the dice drawing first before we buy cards. I skipped. I did stuff out of order. My bad.
Okay, I'll leave that one there because, well, no, I can't because there's no 4 here. Okay. I'll just leave it there. I don't know. What do I do now?
I have no idea. What do you want to do now? Okay, so the very top of the pyramid has to have both of the bottom ones filled in, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And we have to have the bottom filled in before we can go to the top.
Correct. Okay. Well, not all the way filled in. It just has to be supported.
Right.
So this, if you want to fill in this top one, Panda, these two have to be.
Right.
But for this one, only this one has to be filled in.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Candle down there. Interesting. I guess I should do that.
Oh wait, I drew this wrong then. Okay.
I would have
Sorry about that.
And then I'm gonna do a C. I think I'm gonna do a C for that purple. There. Okay.
So it's a 1. The purple is 1, 2, and
1, 2, 5.
Okay. So
1, 2, and 5.
2.
Hope everyone had a good Halloween. Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
I hid
Too
from kids.
bad.
I hid from the kids. And we'll do a picture.
You turned off all your lights, Panda? Is that what you did?
Yeah.
What was the last purple die?
5.
1, 2, and 5, John.
So you technically could have gone C. Flower if you wanted to.
Yeah, C flower if you wanted.
Oh, I should have done this. 1, 2, and 5. I have to decide if I want C flower because then if I do the C flower, then I can get the
C flower instead of the portrait.
Yeah, and then
if you got the C flower, Panda, it wouldn't give you anything else. It would be a blank.
No, but when you go back down to the board, if I get the C flower, then I could hop over to the A if I buy the card.
Correct.
That's what I'm trying to.
Yeah.
And what does the card? What does the next flower give me? Because I know that A was a different flower.
John's drawing his abuela.
Everyone's watching this? I'm trying to draw an abuela. It looks like Dracula. I guess it's Dracula. Sorry, abuela.
All right. So yes. So Panda, if you decided to do the 5 C, you would go here, and then you would buy the next card, and you would go here.
I thought the next card was an A. Oh.
It is an A. Okay. But there's nothing on it.
Oh. Okay. So
if you want to do that, you can instead of drawing that portrait.
No, I think it's better if I so it's a C, not an A.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Never mind.
All right.
I will draw the portrait.
All right. Yeah, Tangi, it went fairly well. The kiddos knew all of the songs from the movie, so they were just basically singing along all the songs. So they actually weren't scared, and we watched the whole entire Nightmare Before Christmas. It was awesome. So proud of them. So it was like a happy auntie moment. Yeah. Thanks for asking. Okay, John, are you good with these here?
I think so. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you.
Hydrate. Thank you, Tangi.
So where I put my portrait's okay, right? Because it's
yes, at least row 4 or higher. Yeah, you're good, Panda. I see it. You're good.
Okay.
Do you want to purchase this card?
No.
Okay.
What's the 2?
Add or subtract 1 to a die for next round.
And it only is for next round?
Yeah.
Can I use it on purple?
No, it's only on the dice that you draft. I think so. I'm pretty sure it's just on the dice that you draft. Or, let's see. Modifications. No, it doesn't. It doesn't specify, so you probably can, but that would just be for you.
I'll buy it.
Okay.
For 2 monies?
2 monies.
So I know I had 1.
So now you have 1. John only has 1, and I only have 1.
Okay.
All right, so, this would be so that no one else can buy anything, so this goes away. So now we got 3. We're moving on to round 3, everybody. Round 3.
Sweet.
Going to John.
All right, let's go.
Hey, Svitska, welcome in.
Hi, Siska.
All right, so John, Panda, here we go. 3 new cards out for purchase. $6. Gained 3 victory points for each of your neighbors' portraits, like we did last time.
Okay.
$5. Draw 1 pan de muerto or draw 1 sweetbread in your ofrenda. Or for $3, change the color of 1 die.
That's interesting.
Okay, so now we gotta roll them up. John's gonna be the first to draft. And remember, friends, I will remind you, if you do not make it at least to this side of the Quetzalcoatl, none of your points get scored. So.
That's a long way to go. Dang it.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Thanks for the
Just
reminder.
saying.
And we are on... Wait, we have 2 more rounds.
This one
Oh,
and
no,
then 2
really?
more. We're round 3,
Yeah.
3 of 5. So now's the
I don't know
time
if I'll make
to
it.
place your flowers.
Yeah. Dang it. All right. So what do we got? We got purple. We got.
Okay, so we've
colors
got
on
orange 2, John, which gives you either a flower on A or papel picado. An orange 3, which gives you a flower on B. A yellow 3, which gives you $2. Yellow 4, which gives you $1 or a placement on flower A. And I'll tell you the next ones for you where you're at. So here is A, C, A, B. Okay?
Sorry, I'm watching it with a delay. The next B is where that pink one is, right?
Next B is where pink is, yes. So if you can draft something that
Yeah.
gives you the B, then do
So,
it.
yeah, I think that. Yeah, I'll take the one that gives me the B. Which one is it? Is it
An orange 3, my friend.
orange 3? All right,
Bow, bow, bow,
that
bow.
one. let's go. How is that for volume? Is it? Do I need to
It's
turn it
fine.
up higher?
No, that's good.
No, it's fine.
It's like, is it bringing the merriment? Is it? I don't know. Like, let me know. Your boy
Is
needs to
John
know.
bringing the merriment, friends? Let us know in the chat.
friends.
Sorry for any mistypes. I'm enjoying a warm day sitting outside and typing on the tablet. It's okay, Spitska. You haven't done any mistypes so far. You
No,
have not
no
spelled
worries.
hello incorrectly. Hello is correct.
I mistype all the time when I'm even just focusing on just the chat. Don't worry about it. It's-
Appreciate you being here, Spitska. All right, Panda dear, what you doing?
Okay, so I think I have to take an A, but then okay, let me see. It's a 2, 5 orange, 3, 5, 3, 4, 3, 4 yellow.
Yes.
I'm gonna take the 2 orange
All
for
right.
the A flower.
2 orange for an A flower. So the A flower will be here for you, Panda. Right. Now it's to me.
I might have given you something though, really good.
Now it's to me. Panda.
Ah, okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine, y'all. It's fine.
And then
Okay,
that
so
one
I'm
is-
going to take the orange 5 first.
Yeah, I
Sea
knew it. I
flower.
left that for you, and I totally.
$2. $2.
Nice.
And then for my second trick, I am going to take the yellow 4 with the A flower. And that
Nice.
goes wham! All the way up there. All right.
It's me. Aww.
Aww.
So you took the only C, and then the purple has an A. No, the purple has a C.
The purple has a C. Yeah.
But
So we've got either a 4 or a 3 panda on yellow. Tangi asked, Book of Nerds, can we redeem purring ASMR?
That's you have to subscribe for my OnlyFans. That's all it
My
is. It's comment purring.
This is the Comet Select Club.
Only cats. Sorry, I missed it. It's only
Okay,
cats.
the
That's what it's
next
called.
one.
She doesn't do it on demand though. Like she'll,
3, 4.
like she's trying to rub up against the mic right now, which is not good.
Yeah.
Okay, C is over there.
She wants my body heat. She wants to steal my body heat.
2.
Yeah.
And I have a.
Benny Pins, first time chatter, welcome in. This game looks so interesting as it explores a theme and culture not well represented in our communities. At first, I thought this was related to the Die of the Dead game, as they are also kickstarting an Ofrenda variant right now. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, very cool. I did see that one. The Die of the Dead does look interesting. This game was already on crowdfunding for a while, and they were successful because they were able to get people their copies of their game, and they do have currently through their website copies to purchase if you want to go directly from their website. I don't think they're going to do retail because they're a publishing company out of Mexico, and I'm not sure how large their organization is or not, but there's a link right there to their website if you're interested in purchasing it. Be mindful that their currency is in Mexican pesos, so the price tag might look a lot larger than what it actually is in real life. So,
Just question.
Yes.
What is the third card? The purple card?
this one is change the color of one die for $3.
Okay.
Spitzka's asking, is the cat female since my female sibling tries to rob body heat?
Yes, Comet is female. Comet, Comet, what are you doing? She's like by the microphone arm, and she's like in a very uncomfortable position, but she just wants to be there. Your bed's right there.
She's like, Dad, don't talk about me.
Stop.
I'm gonna take the yellow 4 and move the flower to A with you, Jess.
Okay. So Panda's gonna go right up there. All right, John. So you get a
You get $2,
3.
John.
You get $2.
Yo, great.
Oh, good gravy.
Just
That's
what I
awesome.
needed.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
Comment.
purple is 4, 5, and 6.
Purple is 4, 5, and 6. So remember, friends, draw your stuff. We're gonna draw our stuff first before we do anything purchasing wise. So 4, 5, and 6 on purple.
And John, you took the basket last time, right?
Yep.
Papel picado. Here we
And
go.
the basket
Oh,
is it's
Dang
just
it.
how many you have.
Dang it.
It's the skulls that are majority, and no one has skulls, right?
No one's got skulls yet, so Panda's probably thinking about it.
No, we can't do
Comment.
skulls
Oh,
because it's 4, 5, and 6.
that's true. Oh, do I go on C? Oh, Snapdragon. Or do I do a portrait?
Snapdragon.
I'll do a portrait. It's fine.
4, 5, and 6. Snapdragons.
Doesn't. Oh, this will give me more points. Oh, I need to show y'all what I'm doing. There.
So it's a alright. It's a food.
And a basket. Just gonna do the basket. Basket.
Bread, 4, 5, and 6, and a portrait or C.
I wish I had a candle right there.
Yeah, and let me know if either of you want to place on
Boo.
C. Let me know.
That just takes me one step. Dang. That's
I
okay.
know, that's the hard part.
I'm gonna do a portrait. I got room for a portrait here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Panda, do you want C or no?
No, I did a portrait. I
Okay.
did my second portrait.
All right, let's go check out what's happening. Panda, let's check out what's happening on your page.
So I wish I had a candle right there, but instead I put the basket so that I can do the portrait.
Yeah,
I could have put a portrait right there, but I think the sweetbread is higher up is more points, so I did that. That is me.
Yeah, because you get points. Well, you get points for however many things are next to it in the row.
And in the column, like how many is underneath it.
Yeah.
Just for the first one, right? Or all of them? Oh,
It
dang.
says, let's see.
I thought you mentioned it was the one directly underneath it, but it looks like it might be the whole
that
column.
one is the papel, the paper banner is directly underneath it only.
Yeah.
The sweetbread is anything below it in the row.
Okay.
So it said,
I
yeah,
misheard then.
one object on the side and under. Each object, under on the side. Only objects drawn continuously will count, so there's no spaces between. So I apologize, John, if I misspoke on that.
No worries. It's good.
I apologize
It's
on
all
that.
good.
Okay, let's see
So
what
if I can get something right there, I would get 10 points. And then I can draw up there. So that's good. That is good.
All right, what's John got? Oh, is that abuelo next to abuela?
Yes. It's it's Gramps. It's el abuelo.
It's Gramps. It's cribbage with my Gramps.
Cribbage with Gramps. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, that's looking good, John. So you've got some. Oh, you got a couple baskets there.
Yeah.
You got a couple
two,
baskets,
because
a
of that
couple
one
sweetbreads, some candles.
Yeah.
You're very
Yeah, I'll put
equal on your
I'm
items.
all about equality. That's what
Balance. That's right. Balance.
Balance with the
I'm
force
about.
here.
El balanzo.
All right. Okay, so John, you get first dibs on purchasing, my friend, with your $3. You can either purchase this one, which changes the color of one die next round, and that's it. Because all these
I'll
other
take
ones are
that
too
one.
expensive.
Yeah. Might as well take that one.
You don't have
It
to.
could've
You
come
can
in handy
save.
last round. No, I'd like to.
Okay. All right. So this one's
She's
color.
trying to teach you, talk you out of it, John.
I'm
You
just
know what?
saying.
Hold on a second. How many coins do you all have?
I have 3
We only
coins.
have
Panda's
one.
got 1.
Yeah. I've only
You know what? I'm gonna save my coins.
Okay.
Yeah. 'Cause maybe I could get
then-
that 6 one.
Okay. So
Well, no, it's going away, John.
Actually,
It's gonna
I
go
will-
away.
Oh, they're going away?
Yeah.
They go away between rounds?
Yeah.
Ugh, gross.
So do you want it? Do you want that one?
Yeah, I'll take it. Dang it.
Okay. That's fine.
No.
John took that.
That's fine. And then this is the new one. 3 coins. Draw 1 food basket in your ofrenda. So to you,
can
Panda.
afford it. I cannot.
Cannot afford
That
it.
would've
All
been
right.
good.
I will take that one. Draw a food
Yeah.
basket.
That's a good one.
That's fine.
Nice.
That's fine.
That's 2 points for $3.
For food basket.
Yes.
Food basket. Oh, my food baskets are terrible, friends. I'm glad this isn't a game about art. It's just
You
not
just need a
great.
thinner
It's just
tin.
not
You just need a
great.
thinner
Is
tin.
that Baby Yoda? Is that Grogu?
Yeah, it is. It totally did.
Aw.
He celebrates
And
Dia de
alternate
Muertos. You didn't know that, John?
Yeah, for sure. I know. He loves a good candy skull. I've seen him.
All right, here we go. I'll get out more
Oh,
cards here in
I
just a
forgot.
second. This is round 4, everybody. 4 of 5.
Okay,
Wow,
hold on.
I am not doing
Before
well
we-
with the flowers.
Go
Yes,
on.
Panda.
You'll
Yes,
have to
Panda.
you have to remind me which flowers I have because I haven't been marking them down.
Oh,
That's true. Okay, let's do a flower check when I place these out. Okay.
Yeah, after you place them out. Yeah.
We'll place them out. All right. So, Panda, you have B,
Okay.
another B,
Uh-huh.
an A, and another A. So 2 A's,
Okay.
2 B's. I have got a B, an A, another A, a C, another C, and an A. And John, you have a C and a B.
Okay.
Do I need a set? No, right?
No. It's
Like,
just you
it's the
count
majority.
one
Just
per
have to make
flower,
it across.
and then majority gives you extra.
Okay.
Okay, now we got our 3 cards here. Ooh, we got some cheap stuff. And expensive. All right, so this purple card, $2. Change 1 die with another player. So
Ugh.
you swap dice.
Uh-huh.
That's only yellow and orange because those are the ones we draft.
Mm-hmm.
That's for $2. This also for $2. Draw 1 candle in your ofrenda. This one for $6. Gain 3 victory points for each of your neighbors' sugar skulls.
Okay.
So I drew that food basket.
Wait,
Okay.
sugar skulls. When do we draw?
Sugar skulls are here, John, on the purple.
5?
Or on this yellow one. You can draw a sugar skull. Couple places.
3, 5,
Couple
5.
places.
Right.
But Panda, you start us off, my dear. We've got 3 orange. 5 orange. There's 2 of those.
Mm-hmm.
A yellow 1, a yellow 2, and a yellow 5.
Oh, I keep on switching them. 3 orange, 5 orange, a
I
yellow,
have the same
1,
problem.
2, and 5.
too.
Okay. And okay, and you currently have majority for A. John, what's your flower count? I can't see because your
John
thing's
already
up.
only has 1 B and 1 C.
Okay. And then the purples are 3 and 5, 5. Okay.
Yes.
And the next, can you tell me the flower letters?
So here is B, C, A, B.
Okay. If I can do and but I kind of want that at the same time. Let's see. Can I do an No, there's no way. Okay. I will take the 5 yellow
Okay.
and I'm gonna draw my sugar skull.
Okay. To me, oh, we got Comet Butt on camera.
Yeah, I don't know how that got on there. What?
What happened?
Seriously, I'm like, why is this on here? Okay. All right, it's fine.
Oh,
That's
she's got a little
Comet.
fuzzy butt.
Little fuzzy butt, little scuzzle butt.
I'll just do
All right, so let's see what I'm doing. What am I doing? 3, 5. Oh, that's a C.
Do I put it there?
3 is a B.
And then do that.
2 and a 1 don't give me anything. So I think I'm gonna
And
do
this is the
5.
penultimate round. This is the penultimate
Doing
round.
5, so I could do a C here.
I might as well then. But then if I get a sweetbread.
Oh, Lady T, thank you for the sub, my dear. 7 months.
Hi, Lady T.
Welcome in. Appreciate that.
Yo.
All right, so John, it's to you, my friend. Yellow 3. Oh, yellow. Blah, 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 blah. No, stop. Orange 3. Yes. Orange 3, orange 5, yellow 1, or yellow 2. And you get 2. You draft 2 dice this time. You know, tough decisions. Tough decisions.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Oh, wait, now
Oh,
we can
no.
hear you.
Now we can. You were on mute for a sec.
Oh, okay. That was weird. Okay. I'll take the orange 3, please.
Okay. And John's going to place on letter B. So that will go here. Nice, John.
Did y'all mark the bees? I mean the flowers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
make sure you're marking up here, John, on your
Yeah, I only
flower
have
count.
3.
Okay.
What's a percano? Dan, I'm not familiar
A
with that
what?
word.
Wait,
Do you
what?
know what that is, John?
No.
I wonder if
Yeah, I
Dan.
don't know
I
what that
wonder if Dan is making up their own Spanish word. Oh,
No, I
purring
don't know
cat.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah.
Do I take a second one? Is it my turn?
Yes, yes. Take a second one, my friend.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're
Let's see,
good.
that C won't really help me. It's gonna take me 1 step, but what else we got? $1 and $1
Or a candle.
or a candle, and I think I might.
A
take
purring cat on
candle.
overdrive. Got it.
I will take a candle.
All right. So John's gonna get this too. All right. Back to me. Thank you, John.
I'm changing my mind.
Thank you, John. I am
Changing
taking
my
this
mind.
other 5 so I can go.
No.
Bam, 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 bam. And that draws me. Gives
Yeah,
me
for a
candle.
second I thought about how leaving that die would affect the other players, but now I was like, nah, I'll just. It's fine. I don't. I'll just
It's
worry about
fine.
my
So
own.
Panda, you get $1.
Oh,
One
boo.
doll hair.
One doll hair slobbering. Aw, that's so cute. When the cats are so happy that they just drool.
I've never seen a cat
yeah.
drool.
Really? Oh,
No.
it happens
Like if
with Maddie.
mine
She
do it-
does it all the time.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Interesting.
Yeah, mine do it when they have a catnip. Haley does it when she
Oh, I
has
can
catnip
see
around.
catnip. Yeah.
So she just like knocks out and she drools.
Yep. So,
And it's
okay, friends,
hilarious.
we've got
Can you
2
tell me
purple
the flower?
5s and a purple 3.
Can you give me the flower letters again?
Yes. Here, Panda, we've got B, C, A, B.
B, C, A, B. And it's the A gives you what?
The A gives you a papel picado. The paper.
Okay.
Paper hanging.
So
If I did that, that would be great. Okay, so I'm going to at least take the... Or do I do a C? Oh, I'll do 1.
Okay,
Oh, those are 5s.
Jess.
Ooh.
Yes, yes.
After the A, it's B, C, A, B,
B.
and then A.
And then
And
this one is
what's
C.
your purple one?
This is
It's
C.
C?
Yes. So where you're at, Panda, the next line goes B, C, A, B, A, C.
And then we need to get out to the
We need to get
outside
out
of
here.
that.
So at least if you're out here, if you make it, this is a B. If you
Okay.
make it out to a B, then you're safe.
Okay.
Okay.
So then I am
All right.
going.
So John, so this
Yep.
is you've got
Yeah.
if you're going to draw portraits or you're going to
Yes.
place flowers.
No. Yes. I will. I'm gonna use my phone a friend, and I'm going to. No, the 3 is That's I could go A, right?
Yes.
So let me see. I'm orange.
So you're going to do
What's
A will give you here. And then if you did
Hold on,
C
where? Sorry.
here.
There. Okay.
And then if you did C, if you did the two C's here, you would go here and then jump all the way out here. So if you only took flower placement on the purple dice and did not draw anything,
Yeah.
you would end up
Yeah.
here where I'm at.
I'll do that then,
Okay.
please.
All right.
I'm worried
So
about my
all
points. I
3.
don't-
So John's going to take the A, C, and C with the 3 purple dice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all. I think
Panda,
we
do you want to
forgot
do that
something.
too?
I forgot something. I have the plus or minus 1 die.
Yeah. So do you want to change something?
So I
Do you want to change your yellow 1?
I was thinking that. I can't go to 6, right? So it has
Correct.
to be.
It would be a yellow 2, so instead of getting $1, you can draw a candle.
I think that probably is my
Better?
better bet. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see. The candle is going to give me extra 1, 2 points. Yeah, I'll just do a candle instead.
Okay.
Forgot. Because I can't use it next round. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're fine.
So
you're fine.
For me, I'm gonna use one of the 5s to draw a portrait, and then I'm gonna use the A. I think is the next. Yeah, I'm gonna use the A first.
A first here, so you're gonna draw a papel.
Oh yeah.
And then you want a C over here.
And then C to where you are.
Okay. All right. So
I've
got those. So I have those two. I'm gonna do a C first, and then I'll do the A and the portrait. Okay. Portrait.
So Jess is winning on the flowers.
Boop, bloop, 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 bloop. That's my lovely portrait. And then I got
Did you mark your flower?
Oh, I have to. Shoot. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I'm missing one. Shoot. I'll go back.
Yeah, I was.
B, A. Ugh. Let's see.
Because we have to watch majorities, right? So
yeah. B, A. This is A. C. C. A. C. C. C.
C.
C. All right, so I did that.
There's no catching up on C. Maybe I can get
basket for that one. I did a portrait for that one. Then I do sugar skull.
Oh, are you hitting all of the flowers that give you stuff? Wow.
Yep.
The last one on the quaddle doesn't give us anything, right?
This one here, Panda, gives you a candle. The C that you landed on gives you a candle.
But the A does not? I thought the A also gave me something.
Yeah. Papel picado.
Did I do? Oh, okay. So then I should have done this instead.
Yeah.
Okay,
So John, you just need one more flower placement, my friend, and then you'll be out.
Okay.
Okay.
What? Sorry, Jess. What are on the sheet here? What are these things on the side? I don't think I.
So that's where your score tracking. So on the left-hand side, this is going to be for your flower scorings. So here in the Quetzalcoatl, you're going to put your total total number of flowers you have. And then for each A, B, or C, we're going to give bonus points for majorities.
Okay.
And then the subtotal is here at the top. And then on this side is, on the right-hand side of the pyramid, is all of the scoring for the items in your ofrenda and leftover money.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. So everybody got their stuff. Starting with Panda, do you want to purchase anything with your $1?
I can't.
I don't have any money, and John has no money. So all of these go bye-bye.
Yeah.
All right. Final round. Or no. That was just round 3?
No.
Or was that round 4?
That was round 4.
That was round 4, and I just didn't move the thing. Darn it. My bad. Okay, so this is round 5. My bad, everybody.
Was
right?
that?
Right?
1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1. Then you. Yeah. This is round 5.
Yeah.
This is the last round. I said ultimate round. Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. I just apologize. I didn't move the token. So now it's back to me. Yes, because round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5. Yes. Okay.
No,
Panda, you started.
Me, John, Jess. Oh yeah, me, John.
Okay. I just didn't move that token for last round. I apologize, everybody. If you're playing along on the VOD, you're like, what? I have time. I still have time.
What?
Psych.
No time.
Psych. All right.
Psych.
Okay. Trying to get a little bit of diversity here on the dice. That was 5 and a 2. So, John and Panda, we have orange 3, which is a bee flower. We have orange 6s, which is either a sea flower or $2. A yellow 1, which gives you $1. A yellow 3, which gives you $2. Or a yellow 4, which gives you $1, or a flower on A. So it starts with me. Oh, and the three new cards. Here we go. Oh, awesome. This is great. So this one,
Wow.
$6, which all of us don't have.
If I redeem a reroll, would that wash the cards?
Yeah, right. Okay.
That was a no.
That is a no.
By the way,
That is a no. Nope. Leslie, nope. Okay. So we've got
My name's not Leslie. No, I'm just kidding.
3 points for a neighbor's sugar skull, 3 points for food, and then this is $2. You can draw 1 candle in your ofrenda. All right. All right. What am I doing? I would like to, I'm already out, so I'm okay. Already out. So I will be nice. Everyone, and I will take this yellow 3 for $2.
When did I buy that card that let me change something, or did I end up buying
It was
that?
last turn, so you can use
So I
it
can
this
use
turn.
It was what, changed color?
Change the color. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
you.
So John,
Yo.
which die would you want?
All right. So I need pretty much any letter to get out right to make it.
Yeah, but if you get a
across.
B, you can.
You can always remember too. You don't. The purple die gives you a C,
Yeah.
Okay.
so you
and
can
the
be
C
out
is
where
that-
I'm at.
Does that have anything like a bonus to it? I can't tell.
The
No.
purple C. Oh, this one bonus gives you a basket, food basket.
Oh, it does have a bonus. Okay.
Food a basket.
Oh, they're on the outside. Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot. I just realized that. Nice. So I could do that later. Yeah, I'll hold on for that. So I'll just use that for the purple. And for now, I'll take... let me take a look really quick. Sorry.
Do you mind if I say something, John? Just to point you
Sure.
somewhere?
I don't...
If
I
you
don't
take the
mind.
3... Oh, the orange is already orange. I keep on mixing that up. Because I was like,
Yeah.
okay, if you change the yellow, like the yellow 1 or
Uh-huh.
4, you can... If you change the yellow 1, you can get a candle. Because if you change that to orange, you can get a candle.
Right.
Yeah. I don't think you can get enough money to... You could change a 3 orange to a yellow and get $2, but that's not enough money to get $6, so...
And most likely, if this helps, I will purchase this one, and the next thing that comes out will be something that's $2.
Can he change a orange or yellow dye to a purple?
Yeah. I think
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so.
If because like you're going up to the top of your thing, if you get a sweetbread, you would have at least 4 points or so, 3 or 4 points underneath you.
That's true. Let's use that. Well, I'll use the the dice changing to change one of the orange 6s to a purple 6 and get
Okay.
a bread.
So get the pan de muerto. All right. Okay, Panda.
It's a me. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Trying to see this bigger. Okay. So I have a 3 orange, a 6 orange, and I choose 2, correct?
Correct.
And then a 1 and a 4. So I have a A, B, or C. And then the B gives me a what?
Comment, move.
The B here gives you a sugar skull.
I'll get the B. So I will be
The 3
using
orange.
the 3 orange. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I get a sugar skull. And then what else am I doing? I'm trying to remember. That's that. And then the 5. Do I get another 5? Okay. So I get another sugar skull. I'll just do. Am I able to do 2 things? And maybe get that? Okay, we'll see. Okay, so I'll do a sugar skull down here. Okay, and then I get another one. What letter are you on? You're on C, correct?
Correct.
And that was B, so I gotta mark my B. You're on a C. It is okay. 6 orange, which is the C, or a 1 and a 4, which is an A.
And this C over here, Panda, gives you a food basket.
Yeah. And then I will be able to do, if I do that. I wish I could do it differently. Yeah, I will take that C.
Okay. So the 6 orange.
The 6 orange.
All right. So Panda, you got to draw a food basket.
A food basket.
All right. Back to
I should do it
John.
the other way. I should do it.
So
the
a
other
yellow
way.
1 gives you $1, or a yellow 4 gives you $1, or a flower on A. So the flower A would be here.
Food basket. Doesn't matter. Okay, cool. My food basket looks like a bear.
That's fine. Mine looks like Grogu, so.
And then we
That's
get
fine.
1 and 2.
John,
We
you're
get
on
1,
mute again, my
2,
friend.
and 5. Okay.
Right. Yeah, sorry, I had comment messing with the mics. I muted. All right, so I think I'll do that 4 yellow.
Okay. And then you want to place on A?
Yeah, I'll place on A.
Okay, so that's here. So you're out, so all your points will count.
Can you
Let's go, I'm
show
out.
your board, please, John?
She sounds like a teacher.
Show your
Mr.
work, John.
Why do you want to
Mister-
see my board?
Mister, show your work. Okay.
Show your work,
Yes.
John. Okay, so then for me, I just get a measly $1. Woohoo.
Oh, wait, that was wrong.
All right, so remember, friends, we have a purple 1, which draws a candle, a purple 2, which draws a papel picado, and a purple 5, which draws a portrait or a placement on C. So, Panda, for you and I, the placement on C does not give us any extra stuff except for, majority scoring.
You already have majority on C.
Can
And
you switch
John,
to
if you
the
place on
table view,
C, you will be able to draw a food basket if you want it
Okay.
for that purple die. Giggles
I'd
is
like
like,
to look at
show
the
your
purple
work.
die.
Okay,
Can-
so let me show you.
can you show-
I'll show everybody here. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, and 5. So this is the only one that allows you to place a flower. So it's C.
Yep.
So right now for
So I'll
Panda
take
and
that.
I, the next C would be up here. And for John, the next C would be here where Panda and I are at. And that gives you a food basket.
Okay, I'll take that.
Okay, so John's going to do that. And then Panda, are you drawing a portrait or do you want to place on C?
I'm drawing a portrait.
Okay, same with myself. Oh, all right. I'm going to skip over to Panda's table. Portrait.
So my skull was up here, and then on my basket, and then I went up this one, got a portrait in that line. So I finished 3 rows at the top, and got a bunch of stuff. I was going to do the basket at top, but I'm like, the sugar skull should be on the top because it doesn't matter. And no one got out to the last flower is what it is.
Nope.
Yeah. So
I find that
then,
like super difficult to do.
you would have to basically like,
Not do anything in your ofrenda.
unless you hit all the yellow flowers that give you extra stuff.
Right.
You
Yeah.
have to, and that'd be luck of the roll, basically.
Yeah.
What was it, a 2 and a 4?
It was for Purple
Go
John.
back to your.
Purple John is 1 and 2. So you're going to draw a candle and papel picado.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget to fill in the top.
Okay, so this is nothing. I messed that one up. All right. This is a papel picado, everybody. Please use your imagination. And then I'll do a candle on the top. I
You
guess.
mulligan.
Right above
with a
abuela.
pen.
I guess I'll do a candle up here. I don't. All right. Sweet.
Okay. All right,
That's
we're
good.
good.
Now
Now
we're
we're going
scoring.
to final scoring, everyone. So here, step 1, we're counting. No one made it to the final flower,
Nope.
so no one gets those bonus points. Add up the number of flowers you have total up here, and that will go here in the Quetzalcoatl's mouth. So I have
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9.
I have 8.
So that
I
goes
have
here.
8.
Okay. Now we're going to do majorities. So I have 3
It doesn't go there,
A's.
John. It goes in the Quaddle's mouth. That's if you reach the last.
All right. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Jeez.
I was just
Sorry about that.
explaining. You're fine. You're fine.
It sounded like you were reprimanding me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Where's your
God.
hand, John? Where's your ruler
John,
with the hand? Pa-pa.
I'm sorry.
you
Whatever
were.
I did.
Sorry if my tone of voice was wrong.
That's too funny. Okay,
was
so
not
yeah,
a
that goes in
reprimand.
Quetzalcoatl's mouth.
No, it's cool.
Then I have 3 A flowers. Panda,
I have 3 A flowers.
John,
I have 2.
2. Okay,
So,
so
I write down 2 in there?
let's
All
see. Ties. Each tie. I don't know if there would be a tie. I guess we would both get 10. Let's just say we both get 10 and John will get 6.
Okay.
Number of B flowers, I got 1.
I got 3, I think, and then John got 2, so I get 10, and John
Gets 6 and I get 2 for 3rd place.
Yeah.
All right, so 6 again for you, John, on the B flowers.
Yep.
I have 5 on C.
Yeah.
Panda.
And then John has 4. I have 2, so I just get.
All
2
right,
points,
so
and
John,
gets
again,
6
you get
again.
6.
Okay.
And Panda gets 2.
Wow,
So then
that's
add up
18.
your total. Your subtotal will go here in this upper with the little like candles and stuff.
that's
So
interesting.
29, 31 here for subtotal.
I got 30.
Okay, now we go down here. And down on the bottom, we're going to score for
Yeah,
our
we're
stuff.
scoring right now.
666,
Hey,
the numbers
Lorena.
of John. That's right, Tan. Oh.
Oh, what? Damn.
Yeah. All right. We're adding up right now, Lorena. We're adding up our scores.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do our candles. For every candle and papel picado orthogonally adjacent to a candle will give you 1 point each. So start with
Jess-
each candle, Panda, blah, blah, and I'll show you. So this candle
go ahead.
here, I only have 1 next to it, so that's 1.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, this candle I have 1, 2, so that's
Okay.
3.
So they both count. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, so 3. And then I have 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 total for my candle points. Does that make sense?
8, 9, 10, 11. Uh huh.
Did that make sense, John?
Yeah, 11.
Yeah, I'm just counting. I'm counting
Where
right
do I
now.
put the candle?
Uh-oh, your
points?
microphone kind of is a little bit jarbled, John.
That's the. I think that's a 666 effect on. Do I sound different?
It's a little faint, so we can barely hear it.
It's a little bit low. Let me see. Sorry about that. How about now?
It's hard.
Is that better?
It's still, you still sound like
Alright.
a little bit creepy.
2,
There you go.
All right, that should be better.
9.
Does that work?
No, now you're auto-tuned. Now you're auto-tuned.
That's good. Isn't that good, everybody?
9, 10, 11.
All right.
So I have 11.
Sorry
I
about
put it
that.
next to the candle.
7. Yeah. Yes,
Why
next to
does
the
it say
candle here,
2
Panda.
over it? Why does it say 2 over it?
Because this is scoring area 2.
Oh, okay. That's confusing.
Scoring area 2. All right. Papel picados. Everything below, directly
No,
below
only
it,
the
and
3.
diagonal. That's it. Just those 3 areas give
Yeah.
you a point.
So that is
So 3, 6,
4, 6,
9
6.
for my papels.
6, 12. 6, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, I think.
All right.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 20.
Okay, so we've got this one, oh, wait a second. Everything directly below it, that's right.
1.
Just these 3. Are you counting everything below it, Panda, too?
No, just the 3
Just the
right below
3
it.
right below it. Yes, because that's for
So
the
1,
Pan de Muertos is everything below it.
9, 10.
And
Yeah.
in the rows, of course.
Yeah.
Tangi's like, I'm crying from laughter at work. The way your voice switcher caught me all the way off guard, Book of Nerds. You're amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Tangipu. You're
All right,
amazing.
so that's 6 there.
Okay, and then for
And then the
Sweet
portraits
bread,
are just
right?
5 apiece.
You went sweetbread without us. Hold on, let me count my
Sweetbreads without us. I thought you were already
2,
counting.
3,
So every
3,
point next to the papel picado, sweetbreads, pan de muertos,
5, 6,
and then
7, 8. Okay.
1, and then everything below the pan. I made the mistake of putting my pans on the lower row, so I don't get anything underneath them. Only to the
Yeah, same
sides.
here.
Only to the sides.
Okay, and now it is the number of portraits.
The number of portraits, you got 5 apiece per
I
portrait.
got 4, so that's 20.
Yep. Sugar skulls. I only have 1 sugar skull.
I have 1, 2. I have 2.
Okay.
John, how many sugar skulls?
John, how
you
many
have?
sugar skulls you got?
None. I wasn't
Okay,
able to get
so
any.
I got
None.
10,
Okay.
and Jess gets 6.
I get 6. All right, and then baskets. Count how many baskets you have, and then I'll tell you on the score sheet. So I've
Yeah,
got
I only got
3
2,
baskets.
so I
So
got
3
3
baskets gives me 5 points. Panda,
I only have 2, so I got 3 points.
3 points. John, how
Also
many
got
baskets?
2.
3
I got 2.
points.
2 for 3 points. All right, so then we're
Okay.
adding that total. That total is going to go here on the sugar skull.
Okay.
So we got 26,
69,
32, 39, 40,
72.
41, 48. 48. Okay. Then, if you completed any rows, whatever the point scoring is, so this one here, I got 10.
Oh, wait, so wait, do I move the skull one up there? Okay, I do. Okay. so
Yes,
72.
put it up here.
Okay. Okay, so I completed 3 rows, so that is 30.
Yeah, whatever the points show you there, Panda. This one here is for end game cards. If you got any pink cards, I don't think any of us
No.
did.
None of us.
No, we got pink cards. Every monies that you have left over, every 2 for a point. So I have
only
1.
did 1. I only have 1
1 coin, so
I
no
got
points.
0 points.
Okay, 49, 59, 59.
Sorry, what's the one with the right above, right next to the skull? What's that? The cake?
The
What is
cake-
This one
So
is
it's
for completed rows, John.
Yeah. If you see,
it? Oh,
like,
okay.
the
You
number
see
it
here in
says
the
plus
upper right
16.
on some of the rows, they
Yeah.
give you victory points.
so you get
Okay,
the top
gotcha.
2. So you got 18.
So John gets 18 there. If you finish the top 2 rows, you got 18.
No, this one's blank. This one's supposed to be
okay.
blank. So I
Then
got
you
the
just got
top one
8.
then, I guess.
Oh, you can't do the top one. If that bottom one's blank.
If that
you
bottom
can't do
one's
the top
blank,
one.
you can't do the top one because it's not fully
I
supported.
thought you said. Oh, I thought you said it had to be one of them at least. Okay, no worries.
So, but then you get an extra point for your candle. Or
Yeah.
extra 2 points because there's the papels on either one, right?
Yeah.
You know what? I
You
don't
have to
think I
move the
counted that
candle
one.
down. You would get an extra 2 points on your candle, and then you would get 10 points on the row. Do you
Yeah.
understand, John?
Yeah, move your candle down one
Right.
row so you can complete that row, John.
Okay. That makes sense. All right.
There we go.
It's 10.
All right. I got 90 total points. Let's see, pandas.
102 on the subtotal, and then total is 132.
Nice.
Hold on, you guys are going too fast. What's the next one after the food or the cake?
After the cake, it
The
is
cards, right?
cards, which none of us got. Then,
And then the
every
money.
2 coins is a point, but you don't have
Okay.
any coins. And then the subtotal of adding those on that side.
Gotcha. All right, I got 67.
Nice.
Wait, 65. I got 65, yo.
Yeah.
Did you add your 2
So
points
then
from the candle?
put your total at the very top in the heart, John. Add both sides together.
Oh, so 67. Yeah, I did add, I did add both numbers. That is the
28,
total with both
28 and
numbers.
39 is 67. Yes. So yeah, put 67 at the top in the heart.
Oh, that's all right. All right. Let's go. That is my total. That's
Yay!
funny.
Oh, we did
All
it,
right.
friends. We did it.
Yeah.
That
That
was fun.
is
Yeah.
Ofrendados. GG's
That's
in
quite
the chat,
interesting.
everybody. Get some
Yeah.
GG's in the chat. All right, so first impressions, Panda and John. What did you think of this game?
That's fun. I mean, it's quite interesting, the balance between the flowers and the like building your ofrendo.
Yeah.
And then also, like, it is very, like, with the skulls and the flowers, and you have to kind of, and then the money, it's very much, you have to keep an eye on what other people are doing.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So I like it. It's fun. I just wish I could, like, completely fill out my ofrendo, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, it does
it's-
seem like
Go ahead,
there's like
John.
a lot of room sometimes. Like, on Amanda's board, she did a pretty good job filling out a good portion of it, but even then, it was still not full. So it's kind of like there's 3 different fronts you're working on. And
Yes.
that's interesting to me. I definitely need to come back and try it again. But I do enjoy it. I think the theme is amazing. I love the theme.
Mhm.
And the art is amazing. And for that, that's going to bring me back to the table to try it again for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do like I agree with you, Panda. Like, you have to, there is a lot of player interaction, which, like, for like a roll and write, sometimes that's not always the case. Or unless it's like initial dice drafting and you're like, oh, dang it, I wish you didn't take that. But there's always the group dice that everybody has, which I like too. Yeah, and the fact that it's like, okay, where do I go? Like, Panda, you did really well at, like, piling up your ofrenda so that way the top rows got completed, so you were able to get those end row points, which was really good too.
Yeah,
But-
I didn't think I was going to get the bottom row at all. And then the
Yeah.
way it was scoring, like, if you got the bottom row completed, you would definitely need, like, the bread.
Yeah,
And the only way you can get that 16 or 12 points from the top, the next 2 rows, is by almost completing the bottom row. So it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Quite interesting.
yeah, very cool. Yes, Quaid, he loves the player mat. Yeah, it's very, very neat. I enjoy it quite a lot. So before I let you both go, where can folks find you coming up with your next streams and things? Starting with Panda, what do you got coming up, my friend?
So tonight, right now, it's CGE Czech Games Edition's Streamiversary. So they're on. I will be joining a bunch of friends tonight, starting around 2:30. And we are going to play Codenames and Monstrosity and stuff, and end out that. And then for the Panda and Phantom show, at Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific, we decided to play Ping Yao, which is a game out of China.
Oh,
The Kickstarter just fulfilled, and I just learned it from Candace. And that one's quite interesting, strategic game. And then on Friday at noon, John cannot join me for Friday Fun Day, so Jess is going to try to join me, and we'll see what we play. if it's like something on BGA, you can join us, or if I can get another person, we might play like a party game. And Friday that's at noon Pacific. And then on Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific, it's going to be Sunday Fun Day. So we'll see what happens.
Yes. John, what about you, my friend?
Yeah, so on Friday, me and Lorena are starting our 24-hour gaming marathon for Extra Life. We're going to start at 8 p.m. Pacific. We're going to go on straight through the night and end on 8 p.m. on Saturday this weekend at Pacific. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to play for games for 24 hours. We're going to stream for about more than half of it throughout. So you're going to catch us at 8 p.m. Friday, 8 a.m. Saturday, 4 p.m. Saturday. So you'll see us at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end of our 24-hour journey. So it's going to be awesome. Join in for that. We're raising money for Extra Life, and we're raising money for our local Children's Hospital of Los Angeles. And this is our 11th year doing it. We've been having a lot of fun with it. We hope everyone will stop by and see how we're doing, check in on us, and wish us luck because we're going to need it. And that's going to be a whole lot of fun. We do have a few giveaways, nothing big, but we do have some giveaways. We have some incentives like tattoos on our face. Real tattoo artist is going to be here, and they're going to tattoo our face. No, these are temporary tattoos. And I'm trying to come up with some other incentives that we could do. That'll be fun. And if we reach our goal, which we're more than halfway to our goal. So if we reach our goal of 3,500 during the stream, we will pie each other in the face. So me and Lorena are going to have pies. We're going to have like whipped cream pies, not legit pies because I don't want to waste pies. We're actually going to eat pies afterwards to celebrate.
Nice. Yeah.
So we do have celebratory pies. So that's going to happen. So make sure you check that out. It's happening this weekend for Extra Life. And if you can't support, if you're able to, make a donation because any little bit helps. Just like $5 helps. Everything helps.
If you can't retweet the link, ask your friends and family to donate.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Just pass the word along and just like make sure everyone's aware of it. At least that everyone hears about it.
Because that is free.
Free.
That's free. You know what's free also? Like follows are free. So if you're watching this, and you haven't followed Amanda and me, go ahead and follow. If you follow me right now, something fun will happen on screen in my camera. But you have to follow.
I think everybody's followed you though.
But everybody in here has followed me, probably.
Oh, only one thing. Damn it, the shout out's not like here. Let me shout out.
But yeah, for sure, just follows are free, and yeah, and that's gonna be the weekend. Pretty much the whole weekend's gonna be Extra Life. We're gonna recuperate on Sunday. And then I'll be back to my streaming schedule next week doing video games, board games, and cribbage and more with Lorena, and hanging out with Panda on Fridays, and that'll be fun. So thanks for having me on your stream, Jess. Always have a great time hanging out with you and playing games with you and Amanda.
Yay!
So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm so glad you both were able to. I'm so poor at planning things when it comes to like my streams. I'm like, this would be really cool if I did it. And then I'm like, oh shoot, I should probably get guests to play this with me. So yeah, I'm so glad it was able to work out because I really wanted to get this game to the table. And so I'm really excited that you all got to see it today. Yeah, Panda, what time will you be on CGE tonight? Asked Quaid.
I think it was 2:30ish, depending on when they finish their last segment.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I wrote.
And Quaid is saying, I think Quaid was voluntarily raising his hand for Friday if we needed an extra guest.
Yes.
Nice.
So, yeah. We'll chat after the stream. We'll chat after the stream. But, all right, friends, I'm going to let my guests go. Then I'm going to come back and we're going to do our tournament because it's Wednesday. And it's all of scores are going back to 0, friends, for Crisscross. So the blank slate has been I don't know, not wiped because now it's a blank slate. You know what I'm talking about. It's fine. So I'm going to be a BRB screen, friends. So stick around. Make sure you grab your player sheets. Let me pop those into the chat. And yeah, thank you, John and Panda. Always a pleasure, friends. And everyone else in chat, we'll be right back.
Bye.
Bye.
Alrighty, friends, here we are, back to Crisscross. In this game, friends, we are trying to match symbols based on these 2 dice that I'm going to be rolling. There's 6 different symbols, basic D6 dice. The goal of the game is to try to get as many of the same type of symbol in a row and in a column so that you can score victory points. How that's going to work is I will roll these 2 dice, and whatever symbols come up on the dice, you must draw them orthogonally adjacent to one another. So for example, if I draw 2 X's, they must be somewhere on your player sheet. So they can do this. This is fine. Or you can do something like this. That is okay too. You cannot separate them out. So this, if I drew the 2 X's like this, that would not be a valid placement for this roll, okay? You're trying to gather as many symbols of a kind as you can that are orthogonally adjacent to one another. And you will score points based on this chart up here. For 2 of them in a row or column together gives you 2 points. 3 of a kind gives you 3. 4 of a kind gives you 8. And 5 of a kind gives you 10. However, you must have them orthogonally adjacent in order for you to score those points. So for example, if I had these 2, I would gather 2 points for that. These would also give me 2 points. However, if I had something like this, I would not score for the triangles nor for the X's because they're not touching each other, okay? So you have to make sure they touch each other in order for scoring. We are only going to score in this 5x5 grid that you see here, this 5x5 area. This column and this row down here at the bottom is for end game scoring purposes. So there's just our boxes for you to score the end game because we're going to score every row and every column, as well as this shaded area here on the diagonal, you will score twice. So we will start from the lower left to the upper right, put the score here, and from the upper right to the lower left, score it again. So it will be the same score twice. If you do not have any matches on symbols in a row or column, you will get -5 points. So if I had something like this, that would give me -5 points, okay? So everyone in the chat is going to start with a certain symbol in the upper left-hand corner, and I will get a different symbol in the upper left-hand corner, and then we will begin. Quaid is already set up and ready to go. Awesome sauce. So here we go. Everyone playing at home in the chat, you will draw an X in this upper left-hand corner. And for myself, I will get the 3 lines. So I'll do the 3 lines here. And then we will begin. All right, single slash and a triangle. And one thing also I did not mention, you don't have to draw anything directly adjacent to what you've previously drawn. But remember, if you can match symbols next to each other, then that is always a good thing. So this triangle and this single slash will not help me if I put them anywhere around here, so I'm not going to do that. I'll probably start here in the corner and do something like that. Okay? We shall see how that goes. How that goes. And if anyone has any questions, please let me know. I know it is a terrible start, Quaid. I'm not going to lie. It is a terrible start. All right, next roll. X and a pound sign. Oof, again, not a great roll. I did not erase my score from last time, so I'm just erasing it off camera here. All right, next roll. Oh, and if I have not mentioned this before, I am using this dice tray from Oink Games. This game of Crisscross is not published by Oink Games. It is published by Grail Games. So, to not be confused, if you want to pick up a copy, you gotta check out Grail Games for that. A circle and a triangle is next. Ooh, 3 lines twice. I'm always find it curious how people do that. Nope, 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 says Quaid. How people draw their 3 lines. If it is horizontal or vertical. I always picture it as like 3 lines if you're needing to do like a drop-down menu. That's how I would think of it. Doing something like that. All right. 3 lines and a circle. Vertical is the correct answer. I've been drawing them diagonal. Oh my gosh. It looks like a burger menu to me. No, I think so too, Tan. Like you click it and then things drop down. Like there's a drop down menu. No, I'm thinking that way too. All right. Circle and 3 lines. Hey Dutch, welcome in. We're just playing some crisscross. So, for my lovely friends in Europe, I don't know if you noticed, but I remembered y'all had your time change. So I changed the time on my social media post today. Because I remembered, I was so glad that you all, your time change was, you fell back an hour. So I just wanted to point that out as like a little victory for me. Like, woohoo, I remembered. Yeah, so, I know time zones and trying to remember that is one thing, but remembering also daylight savings is another thing. So here in the States, we're doing our time changes this coming Sunday. So for this whole week, the time zones are different for us, and then the time changes then for us, and then it all kind of syncs back together. I don't know. It's silly. It's silly. All right, a circle and a triangle. I know. Especially for this week, Tan. It's just 1 week. It's just 1 week. Thanks, Panda, for the lurk. Hope you have a great time over at the CGE channel. Three lines and a pound sign. Well, I know where that's gonna go. Yeah, I had to verify. I have a app on my phone that tells me I can set like different locations around the world, and they told me what time zone it is. So I like looked on there. So I was like, okay, I've got here, my time zone, I've got over on the East Coast, so I know what time it is there. Then I have Germany and the Netherlands, and then the UK. So, yeah. And then I also have Hawaii and Australia, too, because those are farther than my brain can calculate. All right, next rolls. Ooh, double triangles. That's great. I'm going to put those right here, everybody. Unfortunately, for all of you that started with the X, you're not getting a lot of X's, and I apologize for that. I cannot control what the dice do or say. I can influence them, but sometimes they just won't pay attention. They just won't pay attention. Well, good, Quaid. I'm glad you're okay with the dice rolling right now. I'm noticing I have to pay attention to my columns now because my columns are not in good shape. Single slash and 3 lines. Okay. Only have 3 more rolls remaining, friends. 3 more rolls remaining. Oh, that was a circle, everybody. A circle and a pound sign. Okay. Okie doke. Just 2 more rolls. Let's see how well we do. Circle and a slash. Okay. That saved me from some impending doom here. Hey, Legends! Welcome in, my friend. Happy Wednesday. Are you on your lunch break right now? Are you just starting work? How's your day going? We're doing our little tournament game here, winding down with some crisscross. On a short morning break. Well, good. Breaks are always nice. Break up the workday a little bit. Okie doke, friends. Here we go. 3 lines and a single slash again. All right. Well, that's going to cause some negatives, but that's okay. Circles or X's, please. Sorry. I already rolled. That's what we got. No! I'm sorry, Quaid. I'm sorry. Okay, so I got 3 of a kind here for 3 points. 4 of a kind here for 8. 2, this is 2 here, and then 3, so that's 5. This
No,
is 2 here.
I ain't gonna take it. I ain't gonna take
reroll!
that. Reroll.
All right. Fine. Fine, I'll re-roll it. All right, here we go. There. A single slash and an X. So I'm changing this to an X. Yeah, thanks to Tan. Tan recorded that one for me. Oh. So I did not get... Oh, I only got 2 points there. Yeah, I only got 2 points there. So that is correct. Then I have 2 pairs for 4. Okay. 2, 4. This is nothing for negative. This is 2. This is 2. And 2, 4 there. That did not change. I know, it didn't change anything on my board either. All right, so on the diagonals, I have 2 pairs for 4 here and 4 here. 36 this time, says Gus. It would have been 29 without the reroll. Well, you are welcome there, my dear. Okay, here we go. 4, 7, 15, 22, 26. 8 minus 5 is 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 11. So I got 37. Woohoo! 37 for me. Got 37 this time. Right? 6, 11, 19, 21, 26. 6, 8, 3, 11. Yep, 37. There. Let us know how you did in the chat, friends, if you were playing along today. I ain't gonna take that reroll. Such a catchy jingle there, Tan. Such a catchy jingle, my friend. A lot of minus 5, 17. Well, that's okay. This is just week 1. Tangy got 35. Look at you, Tangy Poo. Love it. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, let me know, friends, in the chat if you played along with me today. I would like to know your score. But then let me head back up to the top here. This has been fantastic, everyone. This Friday, I'm going to be house sitting for my parents, so I may or may not be streaming. If I do, then it will probably be let's just play something on BGA, kind of like hangout time, because I won't be having my like nice stream set up here. So depending on how that goes, I also might just be popping in onto Panda's channel. So yeah, so it might just be another like, hey, I'm popping in on StreamYard. Here's how everything's going for Friday in the morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So yeah. But stay tuned on that on socials. I'll keep you all apprised. I don't know. Y'all let you know. Yes, that was Espy Girl. She's been going in and out today because it's been raining. So she's still kind of curious on what's been happening inside. But then she hears Mom downstairs. And so she wants to know what's happening. So anyways, friends, it has been fantastic. I have had so much fun today showing you this new game, Ofrendados. I hope you all enjoyed it today. I'm going to send you all over on a raid train, actually, to the wonderful Mr. Peebles. He is playing right now Darkest Dungeon. Looks really cool. He's got a lot of components out and stuff too. So Mr. Peebles is a wonderful part of this community. Yes, also, it's been great to play along with you, Quaid. As always, wonderful to see all your familiar faces here in the chat. Such a pleasure. And until next time, friends, stay safe, enjoy your board games, and be kind to one another. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, friends.